What is good, everyone? My name is Drew, aka Drew Draws, aka my actual name is Andrew, aka Richard the Artist, which is on Instagram, Twitter, and and ArtStation. So check me out on there. Today, well, actually, hold up. I'm back. Yeah, I should say that first. I'm back with another video. You know, since I said I was going to upload these videos every Sunday for my art progress, I guess. And I kind of made some progress. I sat down. I didn't sit down. I looked at my goals that I wanted to achieve, right? And I rearranged them pretty much. So today I'm going to be talking about how to achieve your goals and hold up, wait, that was a long period of silence. Now I'm just going to be talking about how to achieve your goals. No, and also how to arrange your goals. Yeah, that's a better title. More clickbait. Alright, so pretty much I sat down and I looked at my goals and looked at what I was doing essentially. And if you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I was studying to become a concept artist, which is pretty much for like video games and animation. I was studying to do that for both, so I could make my own games and make my own animations, because that's what I wanted to do. So I studied for concept art, and then in my last episode I talked about how I'm going to start storyboarding, right? Because I want to get into the animation industry. But then I realized that storyboarding is actually going to take me a lot more time to learn, and I only have about 3 months, right? So I sat down and I rearranged my goals. I went from wanting to do animation first to wanting to do game development first. So in order for me to achieve my game development goal, since I only had 2 real goals, you know, game development and animation. So to achieve my game development goal, I had to pretty much rearrange my schedule and my goals. And my biggest goals right now are getting better at all forms of concept art. That means environment design, weapon design, vehicle design, creature design, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. And then once I get good at that, well, actually not once I get good at that, while I'm studying that, I'm also studying how to model, because I want to make games, and 2D is dying. It's sad for me to say it, but it's dying, and I can't just stick to 2D just because it's my preference, you know. You have to go out of your comfort zone every now and then, you know. So with that, I started modeling, as well as learning all forms of concept art so I could be the best game developer I can. And so you're probably wondering, what does this have to do with achieving your goals? Pretty much, you have to sit down and look at your goals and set personal goals for yourself, and even make a schedule around those goals that you set for yourself. Me personally, I make schedules like crazy, and I don't stick to most of them because, well, I'm lazy. But the times that I do stick to my schedule, I achieve a lot more stuff than I do in like a month, in just like 1 week, you know. Like when I was studying concept art, once I quit YouTube right before my 11th grade year, right? So I started drawing every single day, and I improved so much that, well, I can draw people pretty well, as well as I can draw clothing, hair, and occasionally I can draw on other people's art styles pretty well enough for me to make concept art, you know. And that's because I sat down and made goals for myself, daily goals, and I set a daily schedule for myself. That's what you have to do if you want to achieve your goal. It is time consuming, and once I did that, I'm not gonna lie, since I was drawing every single day, I kind of got burnt out. I kind of had art burnout. And if you don't know what that is, that's just when you get tired of drawing and you just can't draw anything. You're just too tired to do anything. So that's what I had for like a whole entire month. And then I got right back into it and did the exact same thing. So you should probably pace yourself. Me personally, I don't pace myself at all. It's either all out or nothing. That's the best way I learn personally. You know, there's a whole bunch of people who are just like me, who just can't take breaks and don't know when to stop. I know when to stop is when I get hungry, but you know, every now and then I had to push through. But back to the main topic, achieving that goal. Once you have your mini goals set, you know, you have to do self-evaluations for yourself every month to see how much you improved. And if you're not improving, then that means you did something wrong within your goals or, you know, your schedule. You got to go through and look at what you're doing wrong and look at what you're doing right. If you're setting your goals correctly, then most likely you're going to improve on whatever you set out to do. But if you don't set your goals correctly, then you're just going to stay in the exact same place or even go down or get worse. Yeah, that's a better word. Get worse than where you were at first, you know? So you got to actually look at yourself every now and then and evaluate. I do this by YouTube pretty much. Once I started studying to be a concept artist, I started YouTube. And if you go back to when I first started uploading videos, you can see my progress. I came a long way within 2 years. Wow, I'm hungry. I came a long way within 2 years. And that's only because I set schedules and goals for myself. You have to set those two things. I'm pretty much repeating myself, and I don't have anything else to talk about. Hold up, what was the name of the thing I just said? I said goals, how to set goals for yourself and how to achieve them, right? I don't know, it says something clickbaity. It was only 7 minutes ago, but I can't remember. What was I talking? Oh yeah, I came a long way. Set goals, studying, I did all that. You know, pretty much just record yourself. And that's the best way to see your progress. And you should also do tests to make sure that you're improving, even if you're evaluating yourself and looking back at your past stuff. You should still test yourself. Time test is the most efficient way to go about it. I never did the time test thing. This is all art related stuff, just so you know. I'm talking about all art related goals and things like that. I never actually did the time related test because whenever I study, like when I was studying drawing heads, if you don't know, heads are very hard to draw. And there's a whole bunch of different techniques for drawing heads. So when I was drawing heads, I did multiple different techniques and made up my own techniques for drawing heads and stuff. And what I did was I would fill up a whole entire page full of just heads, not different angles, just one angle, full page of heads right there. No different shapes, no nothing, just a straight construction of a head fully on the page until I couldn't fit a single one. Big ones, small ones, medium ones. As long as there was space left on my page, I would draw a head on there. So instead of doing time stuff, I did that, which is very good for you. You know, well, well, you need variety, but if you're just getting started and you just have to study something and you don't know what to study, just pick one subject and then fill up a page with it. It doesn't matter, just do that and you're gonna get muscle memory, which is gonna help you remember. Well, it won't help you remember it, but your hand's gonna know what to do pretty much. It's just gonna feel natural. That's gonna be like the first thing that you think of doing. Since you filled up the entire page full of just heads, you don't have to struggle or guess or look up this or that. You already know it's instantaneous. So yeah, do that. Yeah, so just set your goals. Pretty simple at first, and evaluate yourself. That's all I really have to say. I mean, if you want something more, you should probably go to a bigger YouTuber than me. I mean, I'm only 17, you know. Yeah, words. Like, follow, subscribe, share with your friends. If this helped you, leave a comment or something. Tell me how it helped you, or tell me how it didn't help you. I don't care, because art, yeah,